Hello all and welcome back to Everwinter Farm with me, the Walrus. We are now into Monday the 22nd, so they're in the third week of the winter period, and I've got some stuff to test, because now all of my wheat is ready for harvesting. Let's see if we get any hay. We are getting hay. Perfect. So it might not be the most optimal approach, but it did give me 45 hay for that. That might be the most sensible thing for me to do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to plant down all of the starfruit that I've purchased, because I kind of want to just get starfruit, because I want to start making starfruit wine, because yes, of course I do. And once we've sown this thoroughly through, we're going to get some more wheat. And once we get the wheat, hopefully, very much fingers crossed here, we should be able to do a little bit better there. So I'm just going to quickly put things away for now. I'm going to grab that copper bar and we're going to stash it away because we don't need it immediately. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make a chest. Big stone chest. I was debating which material to make it from. Now I am going to hold on to the wheat because I can turn that into beer. And beer is good. That's the wrong building. I wanted to go into the greenhouse, but I am a complete nana sausage. And I went the wrong way. I don't know how I don't fall down more. Anyway, so let's go into our lovely greenhouse. Let's slap that down there. Lovely stuff. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab the crystal fruit jellies, and I'm going to quickly grab some more crystal fruit out to turn into more jelly. Now, hopefully, soon we will have enough wood that we can actually start making a shed. Once we've made the shed, then we can replace our previously placed thing. Sorry, that was a dumb thing to say. Once I get a shed, then I can move all of these stupid kegs and preserve jars out of the way. We can put them somewhere vaguely sensible, because unfortunately I can't ride past with my bloody horse, can I? Look at this madness. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to deposit the hay in here, because that seems like a very sensible plan. Bonk. There we go. 45 hay in the silo. So that'll do another few days. I've got a load of that wheat. I wouldn't mind a windmill as well. That might not be a bad idea. So, let's have a quick look. Robin has asked me to get hardwood for her again. Not impossible. We could go and visit Robin today. I don't think I've got enough materials and or money for her to build a shed. But we can go and find out. You never know. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride into town and see what this week's quest is going to be. Hopefully it's not one for wood, because that's going to be tricky. I mean, that's a lie. It could be tricky, but we could also luck out, because if we have to go... If we go into the desert, it might work. There we go. So let's slap that bit of ground there. Bit of mixed seeds. Again, that's kind of nice. Hello, Abigail. What are you doing in here? I mean, you're not wrong. Right, so construct farm buildings. I don't have enough wood. How much would that wood cost me? I reckon I could probably... I think I could do it. So let's do it, because that's probably the best plan of my action right now. And especially, let's use the wood while it's cheaper. again, I'm usually loath to buy resources from someone because I'm just like, that was dumb. I was looking at the barn, not the shed. So I don't have enough money, but I do have enough wood now. Maybe I'll have enough money tomorrow. We'll see though. Anyway, so I'm going to hand this over to you. You wanted that. Perfect. 500G. So it's not quite made up for the money we spent on the wood, but it's fine. I'll live. Right, so we need 15k for a shed. That's not the end of the world. So let's ride past the Joja warehouse. Goodness gracious, that looks horrific. That looks so bad. Anyway, riding down. Oh, the bookseller's in town today. Interesting. Don't know if there's much use I can get out of the bookseller, but, I mean, meh. In fairness, most of the food stuff that I've got, like, obviously I've got these cookies, but I tend to eat the winter roots that I find. Right, pieces of bone or omelette. Now that's a tricky one. But the other trade-off is, though, that would be really interesting because that would give me the bone mill. Trying to figure out what would be better. Gus's famous omelette is actually manageably achievable. Like, that's not going to take too much time. It's just, I go grab some eggs, done. We've got enough chickens, we'll be fine. But the problem, I want to do that bone one, but I haven't got a very easy way of getting bone fragments. So let's process some geodes by breaking these boxes open. We've got some boxes. Well done, Clint. Ooh, a book. Book of Stars. I forget what that even does. Ooh, speed grow. Escargot. And a beach totem. Alright. What book is this? What's it even do? Oh. I'll take some experience and all skills. That's very useful. Wonderful. Right. Okay. So. We need eggs. Unfortunately, I put all the eggs this morning into in the doodad to be turned into stuff. Very articulate, I'm very well aware. But I need to figure out a good way of getting bone fragments if I can. That might be a bit more tricky. Not impossible, just a little more tricky. Right, anyway, let's grab the Iridium bars because we've got some of that, which is great. I'm going to slap these there. Where did I put that big wooden chest? Stone chest even. There it is. What I wanted to do is put those in there. I might as well put the mixed seeds in. Because we might as well put all the seeds that we can't grow currently in there. There's not much else use for them right now. Just going to put the bombs away momentarily. And speed grow. I'm going to hold on to that for now. I've got a cunning plan for that, you see. Because my idea is, once I readdress where everything is placed on that area of the farm, I'm going to put down as much speed grow into the soil as possible. And that seems like a sensible plan to me. I'm going to grow some carrots as well in the... Actually, why don't we slap speed grow in the greenhouse? Because most of the crops in here are just going to be turned into wine anyway, so... Oh no, because I want to have water retention soil in here, don't I? Fiddlesticks. Oh, screw it. We can do it anyway whilst we're waiting for the better speed, better stuff. So we'll have some speed grow going in here. That'll make life a little easier. Because that's what I need, just faster crops. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just quickly deposit my building materials back away. That's the wrong box. There we go. And... there's not really a huge amount else for me to do today. I say that as I'm just pottering around the farm trying to figure out what the best plan of action is. So, Gus's famous omelette, that's going to be easy. Because we're just going to comfortably grab some eggs over the next couple of days. That's fine. Once all of these grow, what we're going to do is we're going to essentially redistribute and change the layout of that area. That's reasonably sensible, methinks. The wheat, I'm going to sell the lower, like the better quality wheat and keep the 48 basic wheat, what I need to see is... Actually, since I've got all that... No, I don't want to use the wood. I was thinking I could use some of that wood to make some more kegs. If I do that, we're going to run out of the ability to make the sheds. But it's only 30, so I'll make one. Because another keg isn't a bad thing. We could actually just turn that into beer, because actually that'd be a cheap, easy way of leveling our friendships, because it's a liked gift by most people. Yeah, of course, there are a few who don't like the beer. Obviously, children. Even though in the UK, you are legally able to give a child beer from the age of 4. Because, yes, that is a thing. Hang on, I rode into the wrong area. What I am also going to do is I'm going to quickly go over... Ooh. Let's grab that. It's probably carrots, isn't it? It is. I'm going to go into the Mystic Forest bit and just get some of this wood. Because we might as well. Also got some more forage spots. Artifact spots even. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And let's just use this axe a little bit. Just cut this down. Lovely. There's a monster there. It needs to go away. Go away, slime. Actually, be the death of you. And thankfully, these are quite low-end slimes. They're not really the end of the world. There we go. I've also forgotten to restock my dehydrator. So when we get back to the farm, I'm probably going to put some more mushrooms in there. Because the mushrooms that I'm generating do seem to be a good way of getting some money. Now, as well as doing just general quest type things, because I'm still trying to make money overall. So this is why the shed needs to be built. Once the shed is built, then we can use that as part of our general shenanigans, because we can then put more kegs and things in there, and that'll be a good processing. Did you see that in the bottom corner there? That was Bigfoot. Oh my goodness, that scared me a little bit. There's like, it's movement at the bottom of the screen. I don't like it. Anyway, yes, what I was trying to say before I got spooked is my logic is that once I've got all of that kind of sorted, I should, fingers crossed, be able to start making more money on a larger scale. And that's kind of important here. The biggest trade-off that I will say, though, is, again, it's not helping my 1 million in liquid assets, but it is helping 1 million overall. Now that I'm growing starfruit as well, we'll be able to start turning that into starfruit wine, which is, of course, absurdly valuable. And that'll be fantastic. So let's grab these. Grab. Come off the horse. There we go. Whilst we're here, we've got a little bit of time. I'm just going to cast the rod out a little bit. Just get a little bit of catching in, because we might as well. What do we got? It's fish. Which fish is it? That's a vigorous fish. Come on, get on the line. Stay on the line, you little guy. It's probably a tuna. Because I know how my luck works here. Come on, stay on the line. Goodness gracious, I'm being terrible at catching things, aren't I? Come here. Thank you. Oh, it was a squid. I needed a squid. Cool. I need to bring that to Willy. Well, if he's in the bar, let's find out. Because he might be going back home. So we're going to ride back over to the bar and have a quick look. No harm in that. I mean, I think technically I could have handed him one that I've already caught, because I've definitely caught some otherwise. Oh, okay, we've got a cutscene. Ah, it appears to be a Clint cutscene. Okay, I didn't realise that my relationship with Clint was quite as high as this. Interesting. Now, this one is... Oh, it's the awkward one when he realises that he's being a bit too much of a nice guy. Well, I say realises. He explains. I think this might have been one of those, the cutscene that specifically kind of, not the only one, but it definitely didn't help foster a particularly positive opinion of Clint for a lot of Stardew Valley players. Now, I'm very well aware there are some of you out there who Clint is your favourite character, so I don't want to, poo too much on your parade. Now, again, I'm saying this now because I am very well aware I do rag on Demetrius because I just really don't like them as a character, and I rag on Elliot. So I'm going to try desperately to not rag on a character any further. I'm just going to maybe be not so dismissive, but I'm just not going to talk about them as much. And I think that's probably the best plan for me here. Now, it's a difficult bit, to be fair, especially when you don't really know what you're doing to talking to people. Now, I can't say that in any way, shape or form I am good at talking to people I'm interested in. And I'm old. I think that's the best way of describing myself. So I'm not great at it. So yeah, I do feel for Clint in this sort of situation, but he does need to kind of go off and become better at actually talking to people. And I think that's really the big thing. Is yes, it is important to let people know that you're interested, if you are interested. How to do that? It's a very different question. But don't treat people in general assuming that you being nice to them is clearly indicative of only the fact that you want a relationship. You want to be nice to people because you should be nice to people. You should be good. Just be good, not terrible. It's a mantra, I feel. It's a very sensible way of doing it. So, okay, we've got some squid handing in, which is good there. And now, let's head on back to the horse and prepare to head back into the farm. Plan for tomorrow. I'm going to check the bulletin board, see if there's any good quests on there. I'm going to grab the eggs, put them in the fridge in the saloon, pub, whatever you want to call it. Then, once I've done that, I think I'm going to head on out to the desert for a little bit. Oh, there's a monster. Now, hardwood thing. I think that's something you have to purchase. Yeah, I think it is. Because I'm going to have to get one because I've got loads of hardwood, but not as much wood. So I think a hardwood thing is a good idea right now. Ah, excellent. So we've got some more roe that's ready. Perfect. That's bait. Okay, well, we don't have any more roe. Fine. We'll just have some more crystal fruit jelly. Oh, and again. Even more crystal fruit. Bonk. Lovely. So, let's quickly chuck the holly in here. We're going to chuck the roe in here as well. Is that... oh, it is a hostile one. That would be a pickaxe. Glad I didn't smack that into the soil. Get back here. Well, planted soil. Die. Cool. Time for bed. Let's head to bed. In we go. And time for snoozes. Hopefully tomorrow will bring something useful. So let's see. What have we got today? Actually, we made a decent amount of money. Let's have a quick look down at that breakdown, shall we? So, the dried chanterelles were quite valuable. Crystal fruit jelly was pretty valuable. It's not actually that much difference between the wine and the jelly. Yes, it is slightly more profitable for the wine, but the speed of jelly production is a little bit better on that one. Wheat sold all right. I mean, it's still wheat. It's not exactly superbly valuable. The cheese was good. Cool. 23k. We're definitely affording a shed today then. Lovely. So we're going to head on over to Robin's. We're going to build a shed and we're going to get cracking. Lovely stuff. Okay, so it looks like the golden watering can is now ready for grabbing, which is good because we desperately need it. Right, let's quickly go and sort that out today. Oh, you want... oh, chowder. Lovely. That's useful. Now, let's have a quick look and see what we've got here. So it's crystal fruit jelly. I don't think the cat's got us anything particularly useful. That's fine, though. Got all this bait we can put away, which is good. Does look like the fish haven't given us anything useful yet, which is fine. It would just be nice if they would. Okay, so we've got the mushrooms already, which is nice. There we go. Some more chanterelles, which is... they were quite valuable, so I'm going to put those in. I don't want to eat the red mushroom. That would be a very bad idea. For some reason, I don't really want to eat the sap either. Now, I'm going to leave those spots barren because my great and cunning plan is to reorganize what we've got here. So let's dump all this in here that we don't need. Where are the glasses? Now, so today we are going to go and retrieve our doodads, the watering can. We're also going to go and visit Robin so we can get the shed started, which will be very important for us. I think going forwards, it'll be a great advancement for us. And yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else massively that's on my list of priorities today. I'm thinking that one of the other things that we do also probably want to do is go back out to the desert and maybe go back into the mines, the Skull Caves, that is, and see if we can get anything good out of those, because that might not be a bad idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go and visit our critters, our lovely animals, and then we're going to go into the barn. That'd be great. So we need the eggs for the omelette, which is important. Let's Littleface being our lovely animal there. Little dino. Okay, let's quickly slap these down here. Okay, that's perfect. Now the thing is, we got that auto petter early on. I say early on. So we got that auto petter from the Skull Caves journey we last did. So that's keeping those animals nice and sorted. I should probably pull out a bit more of this hay there. There we go. So we can pet the animals as we also do the milk pail. Moo. I probably should get another couple of cows. Maybe some goats wouldn't be bad either. That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Anyway, so we're going to dump the pail in here. What I do want is an auto grabber, because that makes life so much easier. Like, genuinely. Because I don't have to faff for the pail. It's just done. And I'm lazy. Like, truthfully, I'm aware of that fact. So, at least I'm, honest about it. Okay, so we're going to grab the gubbins. Didn't mean to put that there, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the other miscellany that we need. The wood. That's the wrong chest. There's the wood. So we need the wood for our visit to Robin. Off we go. Doodaloo. Horsey. Hang on a minute. Am I really not able to squeeze through that? Oh, Gordon Bennett. Well, that's going to be frustrating, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm going to put the other furnace there, then. For now. So we can actually get out of here. I know there's going to be a lot of reorganizing. So when I've got the shed down, I will need 2 sheds at the very least. One that will become my crafting shed, and the second will be my production shed. I think it's going to be the production shed that gets focused on first, however. Once we've got that kind of sorted... Ooh, lovely. What I will also want to do is sort out the shed that will be the replacement to the community centre. And that should be easy enough. Robin! Where the hell's Robin? Is it aerobics today or something? Probably is, isn't it? We can find her. There she is. Where are you going? Well, it would support the local economy if you'd be in your damn shop, Robin. Bloody slacker. Going and doing weights. You want 30 pieces of stone. Okay, well, we can do that, because we're planning on going into the mines, caves, whatever you want to call them, Skull Caves, so that'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's locked. Oh, for pity's sake. I'm doing really badly on the timing front. There we go. We've got some more snacks. That's good. Let's have a quick look. So we've got 5 eggs currently. We've got 14 days for it. We need 24 eggs. We've got more than enough chicken, so it's not really the end of the world. Okay, so we've got our golden watering can. Lovely. We can go water everything back again now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly process some more geodes. And we're going to slap that box. A cork bobber. Might be quite handy, actually. And another to the sea. It really does want to take me to the ocean, doesn't it? Anyway, let's return home. Deposit the things. Actually, deposit the eggs en route. And then we're going to head out to the desert. Now, of course, we cannot teleport back out from there. Well, that's a lie. We could. We can currently only teleport to the beach, so that might not be as useful. There we go. That's 5 eggs. Next. Here we go. Now, the thing is, I've only ever made omelettes with 2, maybe 3 eggs. And again, it might sound really, not bizarre or just odd, essentially. It's just that whenever I've used eggs, I've only ever used chicken eggs. And, I mean, I know they're the most commonly available, but the thing is, I've definitely grown up in an area where you could definitely access other eggs. Not saying that that's like a ridiculously bougie lifestyle, but I've definitely had that as an option. And I remember there was somebody who kept ducks near where I lived as a child, so we definitely could have had them. Because they sold them, I know that. But again, I never did. I don't know if that was because my mother didn't want to have duck eggs. Or if there's much flavour difference. I genuinely don't know. I think at some point I really should buy some duck eggs and actually just find out. Because I've just never bothered. Which is kind of poor show on my part for never having indulged in it. Ostrich eggs? Yes. I've done that. Weirdly. Ostrich eggs, scrambled eggs. Essentially, which is the massive set of scrambled eggs that was done for an ostrich egg. And that's a thing. But, again, not have I ever had duck. Or goose, in fact. Rarer to see, but goose eggs were a thing. Are a thing, not were a thing. It's strange, isn't it? When you realise that there's options that you've just never indulged in. Oh well, it is the way of the world. Right, let's dump all the things that we don't need. Oh, I left an egg. Bums. Right, well, I'll put that away in here for now, because we can sort that out later. That's the wrong button. Let's put that there. Okay. Bombs. Do I have any bombs? Yeah, I got 5 bombs. Take them with us. Right. Let's go. Now, yes, I haven't loaded up the things, the preserved shells. So we're not going to get a huge amount of time in the mines, which is a shame. But any extra time is, well, it's beneficial, because the further we can get and the more iridium we can get, the better. So we will give it a damn good go. Now, I do wonder... Ah, we do have a couple of trees we can cut down. That will be a good plan, methinks. So let's chop this one down. Goodness gracious, I need to upgrade this axe. It's this axe as well that needs upgrading, along with some other things as well. This is awkward. Yeah, as was quite rightly pointed out, I really janked up me placing these trees. Very badly done. I'm not doing it like this again. Don't worry. It's going to be far more sensible next time I do it. Because, yeah, this was very, very poor show on my front. Okay, right. So we've got a slime. Let's put a bomb down and see what we can do with it. Bang. Okay, so no on the staircase or way down in any form. A hole. The holes are really what we're really after, because that'll be very handy. Now, I'm debating whether I sink some of the money that I've got. If I can't see Robin today, I'll have to see Robin tomorrow. I could sink some of that money into Clint and upgrade the pickaxe to Iridium quality. That seems like a very sensible plan. Currently. Whether it is a very bloody different question. Ooh, fire quartz. That'd be nice. Okay, well, let's try and deal with these mummies, shall we? Because they're going to hit me and be very rude. Oh, goodness. That's rude. Okay, so we're going to put a bomb down, and then we're going to run. Bang. And we found the way down. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Ooh, diamond mine. Mine. Node. There we go. Bonk, bonk. Oh, serpent. Stay away from me, you. Ow. I'm going to quickly eat some of these winter roots, just to get a little heal up. Now, I'm quite pleased with generally the way that we're making a bit of extra cash, which is nice. Now, what I'm planning on doing today is I'm going to keep going until it gets a little hairy, or we hit around midnight, because I still need to do a little bit of watering. I still need to put a few plants into the preserves jars. So there's still some admin that needs to happen. Because what I need to do is I need to water inside the greenhouse, because I haven't done that yet. Have I got a full inventory? I do. I'm going to get rid of that torch. I don't need it. What we'll do is we'll grab that quartz and put a bomb here, but we'll grab that quartz quick. Oh, ooh. Omnigeodes. Let's just quickly eat this, shall we? We can hold the Omnigeodes. There we go. It's not much of a heal, but it's not really needed for the heal. It was just to clear out some of the inventory. Bonk, bonk. Grabbity grab. And we'll just try and smack some more rocks. See what happens. Bing bonk. Now, where are we for our experience at the moment for skills? So mining could still use a level up. So actually, as we do this, we're getting closer to the mining level up, which is kind of important, really. I didn't realise we still hadn't got mining 10. Fishing, well, I say fishing isn't at 10 yet. I was going to say understandably, but that's not fishing. It's the farming that's not at 10, but it will be soon, I think. Now that we've got the greenhouse, we are growing a large quantity of star fruit. That'll probably boost us right up in the old XP front, which makes sense, right? It's a very valuable crop, so duh. Okay, well, there's the way down. Right, an amethyst node. That'll be useful as well. Let's try and get rid of you. Binkity bonk. Right, let's try and get rid of these as well. Ghosts as well. This is getting a little bit hairy, if you ask me. Oh, great, and the mummies come back. Let's face the right way, shall we, Walrus? Let's try and beat these mummies to death. I think that's one dead ghost. Let's put a bomb down, just clear them out a bit. Give me a chance to quickly eat something. A little bit more. Perfect. Is there anything else I can throw away? I don't really need the slime right now, so that'll be kind of perfect for the amethyst that we kind of want. Bonk. Okay, anyway, let's try and quickly find the way down, because that'll be the best choice that we can make here, is to get out of here quickly. Same regard, I think upgrading the pickaxe to Iridium is going to be the next best plan, because once that's upgraded, then we're in a much better position to get around in here. Let's give these guys a good slicing. Got another bomb. Run that down. Kaboom! Still nothing. Damn, we're not getting a way down quickly, are we? This is very frustrating. Maybe I've got poor luck for today. I didn't check, so it's my own fault. Ah, a hole. 4 levels is not too bad. There's a serpent there, however, so that's going to be a problem. Especially if it hits me like that. One more hit. Oh, our combat's leveled up. Glorious. Okay, let's have a quick more bit of food. Moving over on the old inventory. Bringing out the sword again. Hopefully we can get some iridium out of this little slime. That would be very nice and helpful. Not guaranteed, but it would be helpful all the same. Right, so let's quickly slap that rock. Okay, that bug's just a bug. That's fine. Break the rocks. Can we have a hole, please? No. Oh, such frustration. There we go. That's a nice bit of stone, and I'm whacking the ground like a twit again. There we go. There's the way down. Let's get out of here. Bonk, bonk. Binkity bonk. Ah, perfect. We found the way down. I am going to grab the diamond. And then we're going straight down. Bonk. Okay, so we've already grabbed pretty much what's exciting here. Let's see if we can get our way down. Yes, we did. Even better. Ah, that's a big pile of gold. So let's see if we can give this mummy a slicing near the gold, and we can detonate it all at once. That would be the trick here. I haven't got a bomb, have I? Damn, I thought I still had bombs. Such a nana. That's fine, though. We'll just mine all the gold anyway, because that might also help us level up the mining skill. Bonk, bonk. Sadly, no. Oh, great. Now we've got a serpent en route. Just what we didn't need. I forgot how hard the mummies actually hit. They're very unpleasant, aren't they? There's the way down. Perfect. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Stay away from me. I cannot be dealing with you. Eat some more winter roots. So we've still got a couple of hours that we can still play around in here, hopefully. There we go, that'll do. And again, a big slime. Not much I can do about you. Unfortunately, you're not holding anything either in your inventory. Insides, that is. Oops, slicey, slicey. You've hit me. Oh, that was dumb. There we go. Now you're dead. Go away. So I'm going to go for the iron ore. That's this way. And that's good, because iron is still useful, I guess. I mean, all the resources are going to be needed, but it's the iridium that I desperately need. What I need is, though, is a good way of getting down. So maybe it would also be a good idea to me start making crystallarians in bulk to get as much jade as possible, to use them to just bypass a lot of the early flaws that we're experiencing here. Because it is a thing, is using jade as a easy bypass, because you can trade a single jade for a staircase with our desert trader friend, which is very useful of them to do that for us. Okay, well, let's go and smash up these boxes, because we might get something interesting out of it. Who knows? Ooh, okay, actually some warping back to the farm. That is handy. Ooh. This is tricksy. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave the carrot seeds on the floor, because I've got a lot of carrot seeds already. I don't really need carrot seeds right now. They'd be handy, definitely. They'd be really nice to have. But really, right now, not the end of the world. Okay. So what I think I will do is, as soon as midnight hits, I'm going to walk back to the farm using the totem. Oh, an iridium bar. Oh my goodness, game, you spoil me. Okay, so there's a basic winter root that I can eat. And we're going to get rid of the slime, and then we're going to pick up the sap as well. I know how this works. Pity's sake. I should have sold out parts of my inventory. This is my own stupid fault. Okay, fine. We'll put a bomb here. Just detonate that. Grab the iridium bar, because I definitely need that. Because, one, it's time as part of it. Don't know why I'm mining this if I can't carry it. Anything that I don't need right now? Actually, since my thing's buzzed off, we'll just quickly eat that. And we'll carry it. My boosts, my stats, in fact, have gone away. Okay, so we can't kill the mummy again, so we can just slap it and keep it away. I love playing keep away with mummies. They're great fun. Slap the rock, slap the rock, slap the rock. I mean, at least I'm getting coal out of it all. That's a big thing that I'm going to desperately need more of, and it's why I planted all the trees. Because the wood is just going to get turned into charcoal. Just so much of it needs to be. I think that's the big problem I've got, is coal. Well, not the big problem. A big problem I've got is charcoal, coal, whatever you want to call it. I say it is charcoal, strictly speaking. So we're just trying to see if we can get dropped down another floor. There we go. Let's see if we get anything exciting. That's a lot of mummies. That's not great. And that is a bag, however. So let's see if we can go and grab the bag for the coal. And then we are getting the heck out of here. Boop. I need some bigger bombs, so I'm going to try and make some more mega bombs again. I think that'll be a good shout. Ah, excellent. So our beer is ready. Lovely stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Actually, let's smelt some of this, shall we? That'll be a good shout. Deposit all the things we don't need to hold on to in our inventory. We do have enough iridium. We do have enough iridium. That could be the answer to a few problems right now, I think. So with all that iridium, we could probably use that quite effectively, I feel. Because we can make a... decent pickaxe. That'd be a really good shout. Okay, so let's quickly open this up. We're going to grab some of the crystal fruit out, just in case I need more. Let's pop. Oops. Bonk, bonk. Bonkety bonk. So bonk. Okay, I think all of them are pulsating away, so that's good. Let's put the things away. And we'll just put things generally away there. Let's check and see what we can water in here. So the starfruit's getting along, which is good. Some of it's got speed grow on it, so that's great. And that'll just save us time as we go forwards. Sploosh. I wouldn't mind upgrading the watering can to iridium, but again, that's one of the lower tier requirements for me. Because again, it's something we can manage with sprinklers. And again, I don't have a huge crop basis. It's really in here is the main area of crops we've got. Oh, fiddlesticks. I'm not going to be able to actually finish watering in here. So, okay, so I haven't... That's not been great, has it? Okay, well, I'm going to go to bed because we desperately need to get into bed. Otherwise, we are going to pass out. There, we're just in time. Okay, so let's see where we go. Oh, we can make the Iridium band. Now, that, I definitely need to make one of those. I think that's a single Iridium bar as well, so that will be a good thing for us to make tomorrow. Tomorrow's plan is to go visit Robin, let's see if we can make the Iridium band, and maybe even if we can make 2 of them. So we didn't make very much money today. That's fine. So tomorrow's game through, we've got some plans, which we will hopefully catch you all again for next week's episode of The Warriors Playing Everwinter Farm. Hopefully I'll see you then.